right, team's all right.
It's got to work.
What did you do to your face?
I walked into a hedge.
I could get done for murder.
That's exactly the point, Jessica. Someone's got to go down for it, and Sherman's picked you for the job.
So who else was she screwing then, Eddie, apart from you?
Ah, well, we're back on this again.
She knows!
Well, it forces against me, that is the time.
I don't need to. She's got you sussed, Eddie.
I'm really stressed here, Ferguson.
Happy ending, Eddie. That's the requirement.
Did you tell someone Jess was going to be released?
Oh, I get it. We're playing detectives again. Bit of expenses to ease the truth enhancement process.
Very stupid holding me like this, Mr. Ferguson.
You're very stupid. Come on here, Sergeant.
Kill you! Vicious little slut!
I'm arresting Eddie for murder, Gov. Gotcha.
Out, Santini. Grub up.
I don't want breakfast.
Do you want me to send one of your fan club in to get you?
Look where you're going.
Oi, cut it out.
Animals were going to kill me.
Shut it.
You're going to behave now.
Only the doctor.
Listen to it.
Everyone on these stinking wings had a go at me.
Yeah? And whose fault's that, then?
South Turner, visiting Santini, 45903.
Thank you. I'll put you in a rec for the doc. You should keep your head down.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Concentrate on your future.
If I've got one.
Your case is strong. Your QC normally gets a result. Now, are you planning to go back to the Met if you get a verdict?
If they can make it worth all the grief I've been through.
Well, it's just I've heard from a mate of mine. There's plenty of decent opportunities for ex-coppers.
Such as?
Well, you've got a lot of contacts. Useful knowledge, yeah?
Useful to who? Villains?
Show me a successful businessman who doesn't play it both ways, eh?
Out, Santini. Visitor.
Hi.
Hello, Eddie.
I can't believe you're really here. You look great. Like a hat could go.
Brought you some stuff.
Thanks. I really, banged up all day when I do get out. I've got to watch me back every minute. I feel like I'm going nuts half the time. Look, anyway, look, I don't want to talk about it here. I want to,
What?
I've waited so long. And now, you know, I've thought it all through so many times, everything I wanted to say, and now... It's going to be tough. Out there in court. All the raking over stuff. What will be said.
Yeah, I know. I'm not prepared to change my evidence.
No, of course not. I didn't even think. I want you to tell the truth.
Who else has been to see you?
Apart from my brief, haven't got a lot of friends left since Rosebud pointed the finger.
She's very convincing.
Have you seen her?
Not since the committal. Liz Rawton said she's got some new job up north or something. She's only coming back from a trial. Has your brief been told about the video she's got CPS looking for?
No.
Fox persuaded them to go back to Sherman's flat. Apparently there was some kind of sex aid camera set up in the bedroom where you and her were kept prisoner. They haven't found the tapes yet.
Wouldn't prove anything anyway. You know, it's... These last 6 months, I've felt... It's been so bloody lonely, you know? It's thinking no one's listening and... Well, at least I've got someone who believes in me.
Yeah. Eddie, what are you doing, man? What? You're joking, mate. I ain't coming down there. No, Eddie, no way.
Hey, don't forget what the deal is here, Paulie. Yeah, we'll just get down here tomorrow. Oh, Rosebud's up to old tricks, that's the problem.
That's it? Yep. Definite. She screwed up my career path fairly effectively. I can be definite. I take it you're not going to tell an ex-employee why Mr. Sherman's interested in Sergeant Fox.
Who are you?
Right, Santini, you were told.
Where the hell are we going?
DC Santini, DCI Simmons, CIB3. We understand from your brief you've got something to talk to us about. Make yourself at home. Should be everything you need. Get some sleep. We'll talk in the morning.
Sir.
Morning.
Why didn't you tell me?
I didn't know till late last night.
Oh, where the hell am I?
Disused police station. It's a supergrass suite. It's nice.
Cup of tea?
Makes a change from Longmarsh, doesn't it?
Yeah, why ghost me out like that?
It's just security. We talked about this.
Yeah, look, I didn't know all this was going to happen, you know?
You've made criminal allegations against your colleagues.
Yeah, but... You sure this is what I should be doing?
Attack is the best form of defense.
Oh, fine. Well, that's very reassuring.
Mr. Santini, if these people are sufficiently convinced by you, they can stop the trial right now.
What if they're not?
You've got plenty to tell them and nothing to lose.
No one likes grasses, huh?
No one likes police officers abusing their powers either. There's never been less trust in the meth than there is right now. All the key prosecution witnesses have been Sun Hill police officers. If we can back up your allegations with further evidence, it'll boost our credibility, shoot them down in flames.
Yeah. What about issues of character?
Well, character's been an issue from the start. It's an opportunity, like queening your pawn in chess.
This isn't some bloody chess game, Miss Dunbar.
You're the client. I act on your instructions. If you don't want to go ahead...
Look, I'm just... If I make any wrong moves here, I could spend the rest of my life in a cell, regretting it.
It's true. You could.
You don't mind getting there early?
No, that's fine.
Correct.
Hi, Vicky.
Hi, Liz, what are you doing back?
Notebook day. Me and Dave have got to get our facts straight for court tomorrow. Excuse me.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Hello?
Right. No, it gets to me not knowing what they're going to chuck at us.
Yeah, I've got to grab a changed.
Okay, see you then. I've got to go and meet Rosie. See you in court tomorrow.
Can't wait. At least it's happening now.
Yeah, we're waiting for the worst.
Listen, this time next week, I've forgotten all about it.
Morning after Jessica Rawton died, PC Quinnan replaced me on Sergeant Fox's investigation team with DC Rawton, and the three of them went back to the victim's flat to look for evidence. Well, the FSC had found a shoe print in the garden, but that was all. Then, after they arrested me, the same officers took me back to my flat to do a search. PC Quinnan took me into my bedroom, started going through my stuff. I saw him open one of the drawers, pick out this video club membership card I had in there. But then DC Rawton came back in, took me out to the front room, and Quinnan was left alone in the bedroom. The next day, I heard they'd gone back to the Ortons to do another search and that they had found the card.
In the material you sent us, you give some background to your relationship with Sergeant Fox and the grudge you allege she had against you. Now, accepting for now what you've said about her, it still seems a very big risk for all three officers to take.
Under normal circumstances, yeah, I agree, but... well, they had a, you know, fairly old-fashioned system operating at that nick. They did a lot of tidying things up down there.
But you didn't report any of these incidents?
No. I was trying to concentrate on doing my job. I thought I could handle it. And I was working toward the move to the drug squad. But, well, then Sergeant Fox came back to Sandhill and she was still, you know, looking to prove her weird fantasies about me, and I think the others were happy to jump on the bandwagon. See, by then I'd been there a while as well. I'd seen things. There was an incident with one of the sergeants.
Before you carry on, can you tell me what you expect to get out of talking to us now, PC Santini?
No, I don't expect anything. I don't want to go down for something I didn't do either.
Of course not. But I'm sure you can see it from our side. It's fundamental to our integrity that we don't act in any way as an agent for your defence as far as this murder charge is concerned. If we turned up asking questions at Sun Hill now, we'd be handing you over a free couple of hours of cross-examination, Miss Dunbar. There's no question of halting proceedings at this point.
No, sure.
And you decide you want to talk further?
But we got what we wanted.
How'd you make that out?
Well, I can refer to the interview when you're in the witness box. And it was a good rehearsal for tomorrow.
If you say so.
You came across very well in there, Eddie. You keep that up in court and I think we can show those officers up for what they really are.
Yeah.
Sounds like a Geordie.
Yeah, I really love it up there, you know. I thought I was addicted to London, but well, I think I've seen a light. So how's Hendon?
Yeah, the job's okay. People are a bit, you know. I met someone who trained with Eddie.
Oh, don't tell me they had anything good to say.
No, not a lot. How's all that going, you know, with him and the trial and everything?
I can't wait to see him fry for what he did. Other days I wish I could just go back in time, step round the whole thing. You know, I go through the whole cycle. If I hadn't come to Sun Hill, hadn't met Eddie, then I wouldn't have left Division. I wouldn't have gone through all that painful crap with Richard. And Jessica wouldn't have died.
You can't blame yourself, Rosie.
I know, but I was so busy chasing around trying to pin him down. I wasn't thinking straight.
Don't say that in court.
I'll try not to.
You still seeing the DCI?
What, Detective Superintendent Pallister?
Mm-hmm.
Not officially.
You shouldn't do that to yourself, you know, Rosie.
I know.
Well, why'd you bother?
Sex. Everything else about him I can live without.
Listen, I'm gonna have to go. Shall I pick you up from the hotel tomorrow about 8ish?
Yeah, that'd be great. Look, do you think they've got enough to convict him on what we've got? Honestly.
Well, I think it's about 70-30 in our favour.
Where have you been, myself? You were out overnight. Up here.
No, I'm not sharing with any of these slags.
You're the fool. Now get in.
Does the Dalai Lama want to smoke?
No.
I'm Dougie.
What are you in for?
Rat-assed. Ended up in a club full of drug dealers that got raided. I'm up in a couple of days' time. Hoping to get off. You said you killed some girl.
Yeah, well, they're wrong.
Santini. Visitor.
Hurry back.
How's it going, Paulie?
I'm here. What do you want?
I need you to find Ferguson.
Forget that.
You know the score. So does he.
I'm giving you your alibi. I've done enough for you, my man. No more.
It's full cooperation or all deals are off. Everything's in the open, and that's you and Ferguson this side of the table.
Yeah. So what?
Well, Rosebud's got CPS looking for a video of her and me in Sherman's bedroom.
Oh, yeah, that's when your favourite girl reckons you confessed. Before trying to strangle her, of
We had a tussle, that's all. But, well, prosecution could make mileage out of it.
Your trial starts tomorrow. They ain't gonna bother with anything new.
The mad cow's on a mission here, Paulie. She could do anything with that tape. I want the bitch sorted.
Yeah, can I speak to Detective Superintendent Pallister, please? Oh, right. No message. No, I'll call back later. Thank you.
Transport be here in a minute.
Right.
Nervous?
I've waited 6 months to tell my side.
That's the spirit.
What did you want? Eddie, you want to look out, man. I heard one of the screws was going... Duck on him, man, eh? Best of luck.
Thanks.
Rosie, it's Liz. Can you come to the door? Rosie?
Excuse me. I'm a police officer. Do you have a passkey for this room?
Yeah.
Could you open it for me, please?
Sure.
Thanks.
Rosie? Rosie, you in there? Rosie.
Brian. Thanks.
Everything okay?
Yeah. We're going to be a slight delay getting started, but that's good news for us.
Good.
Rosie Fox was just found dead.
What?
In her hotel room. Suicide, apparently. But it's going to have immediate ramifications on the prosecution's case. Are you listening?
Yeah.
Okay. Look. The prosecution are going to apply to have her statement read to the jury, which essentially means we've got two ways to play this. Mr. Santini.
Yes, are they sure it was suicide?
She was in the bath, full of pills and whiskey with her wrist cut, which brings everything you've been saying about her bang up to proof.
Eh?
She committed suicide because... It's obvious, isn't it? She couldn't face telling all those lies under oath.
It just doesn't make any sense.
She was really strung out with all this, wasn't she?
Yeah, I know, but when I seen her yesterday, she was on good form. The whole thing's crazy.
It's going on.
Liz, I'm sorry you had to deal.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sorry she's dead.
Well, defence will probably have her evidence excluded now.
Eddie will be dancing on the table.
Come on, man.
Silence. Be upstanding. Are you Edward Luca Santini?
Yes.
Edward Luca Santini, you are charged that on the 15th of June 1999 you murdered Jessica Rawton. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
You may sit down.
Could we have the jury panel then, please?
Yo, Ferguson.
Okay, here we are.
Nice. Look, Eddie sent me over. He needs some help.
As if I care.
CPS spotted Sherman's bedroom camera setup. Now they're interested in finding out if there's any film of Eddie and Sergeant Fox.
It's possible.
Well, I didn't see any tapes when we went through the place.
I sent one of his goons off with some sensitive data before he left. Probably took the tapes with him.
Sending where?
Some discreet storage facility, I imagine.
Well, Eddie needs his particular tape disappearing.
Take a walk. Sherman's cut me loose, and he wants me to stay that way.
Come on, Ferguson. I'm in the same place as you here.
Hey, now I fulfilled my part of the contract. I missed out the Jessica bit in Eddie's wee story. So that'll do for now.
You want to get done for the murders at the club?
No, obviously.
Well, listen to me, my friend. If we don't do what the man wants, you're a multiple murderer. And I'm on for about 50 counts of corruption. He'll stick it to us. He ain't got nothing to lose. Look, make inquiries. Meet me at the Crumb Room by the river, 2 o'clock, yeah? Oh, yeah, Eddie said something about a fight. Do you see anything?
Well, he was on the bed with him. We went in to get him.
Doing what?
I think he was trying to shag her. Or strangle her. Or both, maybe.
The prosecution will show that the defendant had both opportunity to and motives for committing this ruthless and violent act. Finally, the defense will allege that the defendant was a man of honor, forced to lie to friends and colleagues in order to cover his honest pursuit of the covert operation, but that certain officers involved in the investigation maliciously conspired to frame him for the murder. But the Crown will show that Edward Santini was neither a trustworthy officer nor the innocent victim of a frame-up, but a bitter, dysfunctional failure of a man, more than capable of violent acts towards women, who was driven by sordid and selfish motives to deceive and endanger colleagues, to deceive and betray the woman closest to him, and finally, to kill her.
Now, we've heard the forensics who found this fresh shoe print and mud on the fence in the back garden the morning after Jessica Orton's death. And you found a video club card some 48 hours later.
Yes, that's right, in the second search in the garden.
2 days later. I see. Is it routine to conduct 2 searches of a crime scene?
It depends on the circumstances.
So it isn't routine?
No, but...
And who investigated this second search?
Sergeant Fox.
And you were also at Jessica Orton's house, is that right, D.C. Rawton?
Yes, that's right.
At any time during left alone in the defendant's bedroom?
Maybe a few seconds.
10 seconds, more or less?
10 to 15 seconds after I took the defendant to the sitting room.
Thank you. I have no more questions.
You may step down, D.C. Rawton.
If it please your lordship, it has been agreed that in the light of the sudden death of the witness, Sergeant Rosalind Fox, the jury will now be read a statement given by Sergeant Fox to the police after the defendant's arrest concerning her piecing together the evidence against the defendant.
Proceed, Mr. Haldane.
At about 6 o'clock on the night of Jessica Orton's death, I told Eddie and the rest of the team that I intended to release Jessica that same evening. Eddie left shortly. Roughly an hour and a half later, I arrived with Jessica at her house, by which time I believe Eddie had hidden himself somewhere to wait until Jessica was alone. Jessica and I talked about him. Quite possibly he was listening. I admitted that I had been a victim of his warped affections. I had experienced his violent temper, and I knew how it felt to be intimidated and threatened by him.
Well, he was bound to come up with some kind of conspiracy allegation, wasn't he?
It's his word against ours, anyway.
Well, there's a lot of money he can rake up if he wants to.
Yeah, but Rosie's statement will throw some of that back. Anyway, you're up next, aren't you, sir?
Yeah, after the scientists do their bit.
And then it's me.
You'll be all right.
Yeah, nothing to hide.
She's good, though, isn't she? Dunbar?
She's good. Vicky. We're about a day too early.
Oh, yeah, I know. I had to come to town anyway, so I thought I'd drop in and see how things are going.
You heard about Rosie?
No.
I knew he wasn't to be trusted, especially in his relationships with women. He always wanted control. He was in control of Jessica Orton while she played his game, but then she betrayed him, threatening him with exposure. When the forensics showed the confession was false, he knew he was losing control. He knew that if Jessica lived, he would lose it completely. That's why he had to kill her.
Drink?
I drink with my friends.
What you got?
Talk to someone. Offered him cash. He's bringing the tape tonight.
Good. I'll meet you back at your place after closing time then, yeah?
Yeah, I want the 200 first.
Put it on Eddie's tab.
The only foreign DNA of any kind found on the body was that of the defendants. The chance of an assailant managing to commit this sort of crime without leaving a DNA trace is so small as to be negligible, 1 or 2%.
Thank you. No more questions.
Mr. Pallister, Sergeant Fox made the decision to release Jessica Orton. That's right, isn't it?
She did, yes.
She also made the decision to arrest the defendant for Jessica Orton's murder.
Yes, with my sanction.
Did Sergeant Fox make the decision not to pursue any line of inquiry other than the one that led to the arrest of the defendant?
Yes, but I was satisfied with her...
Although you had serious concerns about her bias against the defendant, didn't you?
Well, I had some reservations initially about
If the witness can be shown a copy of the memo sent to his supervising officer, dated the day after Jessica Orton's death, you remark that Sergeant Fox was displaying a serious lack of professional distance from the case. And yet you sanctioned these crucial decisions by her. Why?
The evidence at the
It
time...
wasn't that at the time you were Sergeant Fox's lover, as well as her supervising officer, but you therefore had your own agenda against the defendant.
My lord, the officer's personal arrangements are hardly relevant.
On the contrary. The defense argues that the somewhat sordid web of personal relations between certain members of the team had a direct impact on the integrity of the murder investigation.
Answer the question, please, Mr. Pallister.
Based on your loyalty to Sergeant Fox, P.C. Quinnan?
No.
But didn't you step in to sort the relations between herself and the defendant deteriorated?
Yeah, I tried to act as go-between, that's all.
How would you describe your personal feelings towards the defendant, then?
Well, he was on my team. I didn't have to like him to get on with him professionally, did I?
Can you explain to the court why you started a fight with the defendant at the Elcott Arms pub on the night of September the 1st, 1998?
Yeah, I felt he'd acted improperly towards Sergeant Fox.
And is it your normal response to assault someone whose conduct you disapprove of, P.C. Quinnan?
No.
And is it true that for a period of time after that fight, you refused to work with the defendant at all?
Yes.
And is it not also the case that during a defense training session, you administered another assault on the defendant?
It wasn't an assault.
What was it then, P.C. Quinnan?
It was just training.
Training. From which the defendant suffered a cracked rib, sprained wrist, and defense bruising on his shoulder and forearm.
I didn't assault him. He pushed me into it. That's exactly the kind of thing he does.
But you maintain that you had no grudge whatsoever against the defendant. Is that right, P.C. Quinnan?
Look, I didn't like him or trust him, but I didn't plant any evidence against him, okay?
Did I suggest you did?
No, not directly, no.
Thank you. No further questions. Hold it a sec, Ryan. 1 minute. P.C. Hagen turned up earlier today.
Oh?
She asked one of my team to make sure you got this.
Oh, right.
You two aren't still an item.
Hey? No, I was just, well, she met my folks once, so I wrote to her, asked her to get in touch. Any more news about, Rosie at Sergeant Fox?
No. Not yet.
She didn't leave a note?
Not as far as I know. She had arranged to meet D.C. Rawton, so I'd imagine it was fairly unpremeditated.
But why would she do that? Change her mind, decide instead to kill us?
Concentrate on the here and now, shall we? We've knocked some decent holes in the prosecution's case today. Once we've got P.C. Hagen out of the way, it'll be our turn. I've got to go.
Off with the chums to celebrate the day's little triumphs. Transport's here.
Okay. Get some sleep, Mr. Santini. You look exhausted.
Hey, Eddie, how did it go in court?
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay isn't good, okay isn't bad.
Look, I'm not in the mood, all right?
Yeah, sure. I'll shut up.
The main witness against me. She committed suicide last night.
Excellent. Well, I mean, that's good for you, isn't it?
Well, the thing is, we used to be,
All right. When love turns to hate, that kind of thing.
She never gave us a chance. So I told her, I kept telling her. She was... You know? She couldn't face up to her feelings about me.
So she killed herself? Hey man, that's tragic.
She hated me for it. And she blamed me. She lost me my friends, she screwed up my jobs. See, this whole thing, this whole mess, everything that's gone wrong. 2 whole years. What goes back to her? It's down to that one female.
And now she's gone.
Find somewhere to go, Duggan?
Eh?
You heard me. Your case isn't going badly, then?
How would you know?
That mate I told you about, he's been taking an interest.
Why?
Because I asked him. He's having a recruitment drive. I suggested you might be someone for him to meet.
And that's what you do for him, recruitment? No, thanks.
Good paying conditions.
Oh, you'd know, would you?
Look, I've got kids and a mortgage and also from this job, so I'm a realist.
Is this a wind-up?
No.
Still not interested?
Could be short of a job, you know. Could be short of mates too if you get off.
Yeah, well, I've got lots of options open to me when I get out.
Your choice. One thing we thought you might like to know, though. Tim Sherman?
Yeah, what?
Apparently one of his people was in court with you yesterday. A bloke called Jamal.
Well, why would Sherman be interested in what happens to me?
Can't tell you. It's possible to get some more info there. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you're interested, we'll talk some more.
What does he want with you now?
I'm not sure. I don't think I'll bother finding out.
Who's up against you today, then?
WPC at my neck.
What is it with you and the girls, man, eh?
Very good question, Dougie.
What was the defendant's mood when he left the station that evening, P.C. Hagen?
He was tense, in a hurry. I went to buy us some supper, then I went back to his flat to wait for him, and he arrived back at about 8:30.
Roughly 14 minutes after the victim met her death.
Yes.
And how would you describe his mood and manner when he got back?
He seemed agitated. He told me he'd been to talk to someone about a car.
Where did you stay that night?
With the defendant.
And what happened in the morning?
The defendant left to go to work. I was making the bed when I discovered a set of keys tucked under the mattress. I asked Eddie about them later, and he told me they belonged to the former tenant of his flat.
But the defendant has since admitted that they were in fact his set of keys to Jessica Orton's house. When did he first volunteer the truth about these keys?
After he was confronted with them by Sergeant Fox. We compared the set of keys I'd found with the keys found on the body of Steve Orton on the night of the fire, and they were identical.
The keys to Jessica Orton's house?
Yes.
Thank you, P.C. Hagen.
P.C. Hagen, you handed over the keys you'd found as a result of a conversation with Sergeant Fox, didn't you?
Yes.
At any stage before that conversation, did you, as a police officer, have any reason to suspect the defendant of wrongdoing?
No.
But you felt differently after identifying the keys and hearing his explanation that he was having an affair with Jessica Orton?
Yes.
But aren't you now standing by him?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
I'll be more direct, P.C. Hagan. Have you ever visited the accused in prison?
My lord, whether or not the witness has visited the defendant is irrelevant.
Goes to credibility of the witness, my lord.
I'll allow it. Miss Hagan.
No. No, I haven't.
My lord, I seek leave to adduce some additional evidence on this point.
My lord, this is clearly a collateral issue. The witness's answer must be final.
My lord, this evidence shows what may be called bias in the witness. She has complex personal motives regarding the defendant which render her evidence unreliable.
All right, Mrs. Dunbar.
These photographs are produced as Exhibit AF1.
Thank you.
Do you agree that the photographs taken by security cameras at Longmarsh Prison 2 days ago show you visiting the defendant? Please, answer the question.
Yes.
So you clearly no longer believe, despite your appearance here today for the prosecution, that the defendant killed Jessica Orton?
I don't know, actually.
Vicky.
The defendant will not address the witness.
P.C. Hagan.
Very well, actually.
Sorry. My lord, I have no further questions.
No re-examination, my lord.
Yes, could we have help from the usher, please? Miss Hagan, you may leave the witness box.
Silence in the gallery.
If it please your lordship, a matter has arisen unexpectedly. If I may request a short adjournment.
What was all that about, huh? What?
You and Fox in Sherman's bedroom. Haldane's team seem to think they've got their confession.
Oh, you're joking. There's no way.
What precisely did you say to Fox about Jessica?
I don't know, I said, well, she got what she deserved, you know, something like that. Look, I've told you what happened. We had an argument. It got heated. I was trying to wind her up.
What does that mean, exactly?
Well, I don't believe this. That bitch is dead and she's still yanking my chain.
I don't like being ambushed, Mr. Santini.
No, well, neither do I. What about Vicky, eh?
You lied to me about
She was the only friend I had left.
It is my job to defend you.
Yeah. It's always the same with people like you, isn't it? This is exactly what the problem is. I never get a trust. I never get a fair break. You don't give a shit about plebs like me, do you? It's all one big chess game to you, isn't it? Hey?
Let's watch the tape. So what about Jessica? Yeah, what happened to her?
What she deserved.
How did she go from you?
You want a demonstration?
Right. So you admitting you killed her?
I know your problem. You just can't keep up my back, can you, Rosebud? Ever since that night in the lockers, yeah? You've been at me, looking for ways to ruin my life.
No, you're the slug, Eddie, and you don't impress me just in case you haven't got the message yet.
Pick me up, you spat me out, and you blew me away.
You nearly lost me my job.
This little slut.
No!
Come here.
Not me!
I didn't kill Jessica.
I didn't say you did.
Why are you looking at me like that, then?
I'm not.
I was angry she'd screwed everything up. I wanted to frighten her.
Are you talking about Rosie or Jessica now?
You don't believe me, do you? You think I did
Doesn't
that?
matter what I think.
Doesn't matter?
No.
You all have got out there!
And I have a duty to defend you to the best of my ability.
Yeah, look, why don't you
regardless
get
of how
off your
I-
legal bloody high horse and tell me straight, yeah? Am I a murderer or not?
Karen, I've seen it. No, it isn't conclusive. I think we can front it up. Yeah. Fox comes across as very unstable. I doubt Haldane'd want the whole thing put up before the jury. If we're lucky, we can scare him off.
Hello. Yeah, mate, I've been waiting. Yeah, just wait. Wait a minute. No, look, just forget the tape a minute. I know, but just listen to... Just shut up and listen to me. Look, I did what you said, yeah? I arranged it. Yeah, I arranged to meet him at his place last night. I got there in time to see 3 gorillas dump him in the boot of their car.
Oh, what? Oh, did you see who it was? Yeah, well, of course I don't. Paulie, I'm not stitching you up. Look. I've had a warning Sherman's back. You're gonna have to check it out. Maybe that's why Ferguson...
You're dreaming, mate. I ain't going anywhere near Sherman, wherever he is. Or Ferguson's. Listen, man. I've done enough for you. Don't ask me. I'm not doing any more, all right? Look, I'll see you in court. Who are you?
We're friends, bro.
Friends of who exactly?
Friends of his.
Good word. Get him, move on. Out, Duggan.
Okay, you're the boss.
You want to watch him? Not always obvious who your friends are, is it? How do you think?
No, look, thing is... I just got some bad news. I need a favour.
What favour?
I need to find out exactly what Sherman's up to and why. Listen, but I need to sort this out first, so then I'll think about it.
All right. I'll see what I can...
Are you winning?
Can't stop thinking, you know, was it because of me she killed herself? No, I'm losing it. Don't know, yeah, I can't work it all out. Who I can trust? Nobody bloody left. My whole life is spinning off.
You can trust me.
Professor Temple, to conclude. The prosecution has alleged that Jessica Rawton died from a subdural hematoma caused by her fall down the stairs, which was itself caused by the defendant. Could you say that the evidence shows that as the only possible cause of death?
No, the problem with a hematoma is that we can't be certain when or in what circumstances it was originally incurred. It is therefore possible that a previous injury or undiagnosed latent conditions such as alcoholism or epilepsy...
So, in plain terms, whether or not she struggled with someone on the stairs, it's entirely possible that Jessica Rawton wasn't murdered by anyone.
Yes.
Thank you.
Examination, my lord. Well, that Jessica Rawton died as a result of previous... Do you think it's likely?
Nothing in re-examination, my lord.
You may step down.
The defense calls Detective Sergeant Paul Tiffany.
Detective Sergeant Tiffany.
take the card in your left hand and read the oath to the court.
I do solemnly, sincerely, and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Paul Timpney. I'm a detective sergeant attached to the 3-area drug squad based at Hoxton.
D.S. Timpney, can you tell me how you came to know the defendant?
Yeah, we met through a friend. The defendant told me that he was looking to move from division.
You mean away from work based at a local station to one of the centrally based drug squads such as area drugs?
Yeah.
And how did he intend to promote this as a possibility?
He said that he had a lead on a drugs importer and suggested that we do a covert operation to target him.
And you agreed?
Yeah.
Now, before we talk further about the target and what went wrong, let's move forward to the night of Jessica. And were you with anybody? Or did anyone come to visit again? Did you receive any the 15th of June between 6 and 9 o'clock?
No, I didn't. Nobody.
If it please your lordship, the defence may need to seek leave to treat D.S. Timpney as a hostile witness. May I also request an adjournment? I need to take instructions from my client. Hi. Fox from beyond the grave.
Hey.
I need to ask you some questions.
What questions?
If Timpney were telling the truth, and you weren't at his flat.
Yeah, I was
If you
at
weren't,
his flat.
would it have any relevance on the allegations you're facing now?
You see.
Just answer me.
No.
If I get him back in the box, is Timpney going to say anything to your knowledge that would directly incriminate you? Think very carefully.
No. You're gonna walk out on me.
I'm not allowed to do that.
But you want to, yeah? Get Timpney back in the box. Ask him about Sherman.
Alex, can I have a word?
What are you doing, Butt? My alibi's collapsed.
That's joking.
The scumbag didn't run from the court. They've got a witness warrant out. I'm gonna go down for this.
Hey, it's not over yet, man. Here, come have a kick about with the lads. Hey, stop your brooding.
No, thanks.
Oh, come on, man, that water okay?
No.
You're getting paranoid, man.
Just leave it, Dougie. All right, go on.
Right? It's people like him you should be watching out for.
I heard. And there's some more bad news as well.
What?
I have a contact in CBS. He says they're planning to drop the drugs charges on Sherman. And do him for conspiracy to murder you and Fox instead. So Sherman's busy eliminating all the witnesses. You're next for the chop. He's already dealt with Ferguson and your friend Fox.
No, wait a minute. You making this up, you bastard?
Take it easy, Santini.
How? No, they said it was suicide.
It's Sherman's style, isn't it? Come on, Eddie, I thought you were clever.
How do you know?
By putting in time and effort. I was hoping to make a good commission from you. Unfortunately, my mate's a bit concerned about this Sherman thing, so he doesn't want to start a war over a bent copper. Unless he's really worth it. Look on one leg for a couple of days. Here's my card. If you get a verdict, give me a call. And if you don't, well, you're on your own, aren't you?
Get some sleep, man. Your big day on the stand tomorrow. Mine too. This time tomorrow I could be in the arms of my girl. Eddie, I was thinking, if it turns out okay for me today, I'll come up to the Bailey. I've got a car my girl's bringing. If you get off, I'll ghost you out. I'll take you off somewhere quiet where no one would look for you. Until you work out what to do.
Why would you bother? You hardly even know me.
I've always wanted to rescue someone. And I think you're all right. Of course, I'm a terrible judge of character, but... You know, you've had a raw deal, man. I need someone you can rely on.
I, Edward Lucas Santini, do solemnly, sincerely and truly declare and affirm that the evidence I give shall be the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
What was the nature of your involvement with Jessica Orton, Mr. Santini?
But she'd agreed to help with the undercover operation I was involved in with DS Timpney.
And was there money involved in this arrangement?
No. When Jessica first approached me, she was hoping to make some money out of it, but I told her I wasn't prepared to get involved on that basis. I did tell her about the possibility of a reward if we were successful.
Is it possible she was referring to the reward?
Yes, I'm sure.
Can you explain to the court what your motivation was in becoming involved in the covert operation?
I wanted to stop the target, and I wanted the opportunity to join area drugs.
Is that a normal route into a squad?
It's not unheard of. Well, I needed to impress the governors there that I could do the job.
Is it normal practice to maintain complete secrecy even from colleagues during an operation of this kind?
Yes.
What was your state of mind when Sergeant Fox released Jessica Orton on what was to become the evening of her death?
I was very concerned. Jessica had bitten off more than she could chew, trying to make her own deal with the target. I guessed that he must have somehow forced her to make the false confession. I didn't really know what was going on. It was clear that she had jeopardized the whole operation, but at least she'd been safe in custody. Her release put her right back into the target's line of fire.
So what did you do?
I went round to DS Timpney's flat to discuss the situation with him.
And what, if anything, did you agree?
To approach the target directly and try and get the operation concluded as soon as possible.
As a police officer, were there avenues of inquiry in relation to Jessica Orton's death that you felt should have been pursued and were not?
I believed all along that if she was murdered, it must have been one of the target's operatives who had done it.
And did you discuss this with anyone on the investigation team?
I tried to talk to Sergeant Fox.
What was her response?
She said she wasn't interested. She insisted that I killed Jessica and she was going to prove it.
Thank you, PC Santini. That's all for now.
Mr. Howdale.
You sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
The court has heard a fascinating story from you about this operation, Mr. Santini. A story in which, among other things, you managed to deceive a whole expert investigation team. Are you good at deceit?
Sometimes it's necessary, as a police officer.
You stated that you were very concerned to... So, wouldn't it have been natural to go and see her?
I went straight to see DS Timpney.
Despite the fact that you were responsible for Mrs. Orton's safety and you believed her to be in danger from your target.
That's what I needed urgently to discuss with DS Timpney.
We've heard testimony from Jessica Orton's neighbour that a tall, slim man with black hair, wearing a brown leather jacket, was seen entering Jessica Orton's house using a set of keys just before Sergeant Fox arrived with Jessica Orton. Do you own a brown leather jacket, PC Santini?
Yes.
And were you wearing it that night?
Yes.
And you admit to being in possession of a set of Jessica Orton's keys?
Yes, but...
You and the deceased were lovers?
We had a casual sexual relationship.
You just moved into a new flat. She had money troubles. So you hatched a plan, using her to deceive a criminal to make money for you both, didn't you?
No, that's not how it was.
You couldn't confide in your colleagues about it because you were pursuing your own agenda.
No, not true.
Isn't that also the reason why you had to silence your lover? Firstly, by coercing her into making the false confession. And when that didn't work, by killing her.
No, look, I cared about, Jessica.
In the same way that you cared about Sergeant Fox.
Hey, what?
Before that relationship turned sour.
No, she was the one who turned sour.
In Sergeant Fox's statement, she says that your feelings towards her changed from regard to something of a very different nature. She alleges that having rejected you, she then became the target of your violent temper.
She made it up.
Didn't Jessica Orton also betray your feelings for her by trying to make a separate deal with the target of your operation?
No.
But Jessica Orton did betray you, didn't she, Mr. Santini, by your own admission? She told you so much when you discovered her at her daughter's flat.
Well, yeah, but...
Didn't you then feel some anger towards her?
I was worried, I've said so.
Not angry?
No, I've told you.
But she put you in a very vulnerable position.
But that's not the point.
Carol Bone described you as angry and
I've
intimidating.
said I wasn't angry.
Sergeant Fox also suggested that she regarded you as dangerous towards women, especially when they didn't follow your lead.
Well, that's because Sergeant Fox didn't understand anything about me.
Really? She was equally convinced that Jessica Orton was in fear of her life from you.
What are you quoting her for? It's all just opinions. Look, she's not even here. She's dead, you know?
I'm just trying to get to the bottom.
No, you're not. You're not trying to get to anything. This is a total farce, this whole thing.
Quiet, Mr. Santini.
It's all a sick game you people play, isn't it? You're not interested in the truth. You don't give a toss about what happens to me.
Mr. Santini, if you do not stop now, I'll have you removed from my court.
My lord, I have no further questions.
No re-examination, my lord.
Return the defendant to the dock, please. Mr. Haldane, are you ready to close for the Crown?
I am, my lord.
Members of the jury, facts are considerably scarcer than the many lies, excuses, and evasions with which the defendant has surrounded this dark story of failure and betrayal.
The defendant is not an angel, members of the jury. And you have seen and heard plenty of evidence to prove this. But he is not on trial for his attitude to women, or for lying to his colleagues, or for cheating on his girlfriend, or even for betraying his office as a police constable. He is accused of the murder of Jessica Orton. And unless you are certain, beyond reasonable doubt, that Jessica Orton was murdered, and that Mr. Santini is the man who committed this crime, you must find him not guilty. You wanted to see me?
Yeah. I wanted to let you know I was right about Sherman. I've had information. He's going to be charged with conspiracy to murder me and Rosie. He had her killed. And, well, now he's out for me.
Have you got proof of this?
Proof? Let's see, there's Rosie, there's Ferguson.
What?
Sherman had him killed.
Where did this information come from?
Does it matter?
If you finished.
Why didn't you stop Haldane out there? You didn't object.
I had no grounds to stop him.
You think I'm guilty anyway?
What I think doesn't matter.
Well, you're right. I am. It's my fault. But, you don't care, do you?
The jury's back.
Would the defendant please stand? Would the foreman of the jury please stand? Madam Foreman, would you answer my first question simply yes or no? Has the jury reached a verdict upon which you are all agreed?
Yes.
Madam Foreman, on this indictment, do you find the defendant, Edward Luca Santini, guilty or not guilty of murder?
Not guilty.
You find the defendant not guilty. And that is the verdict of you all?
Yes.
Defendant may be discharged.
No questions now, please. My client's solicitor will be outside in 15 minutes giving a brief statement on his behalf. Goodbye, Mr. Santini.
Eddie, man, Eddie! You did it, you're free!
Hey, come on, take it easy.
So look, I'm here for you, just like I said. Got my girl, got a car, I've got us a drink. I've got a nice wee hideaway sorted out for you.
Yeah, look, I need to,
It's all arranged. My girl knows this ex-Tarrant has got a boarding house, right? And she's going to put you up.
No, look. No, I've got to go, mate.
Go where? You can't go back to your own house.
No, I don't know, I need to, I need to sort something out.
Sort what out? You're not going with Siggett. Eddie, man, you're mad. You want to keep away from him. What if he's the one?
I gotta go, Dougie.
Well, at least come back and have a drink with us, at least. No. Oh, come on, Eddie. Hey, mate. I made all this effort for you.
Yeah.
Help
Look,
you.
I don't even know who you are, and I don't need your help right now. Get it?
You don't trust me? You're sad, you know that. All right, you faithless bastard. You let them kill you. You've got my number. You call me if you make it.
Eddie, talk now, right? How do you feel about the men? The bear's just going to make a statement. How do you feel about the men? Taxi! Will you be going back to the men?
Eddie!
Will you be going back to...
Yeah.
Pauline. What are you doing here?
I'm on a job.
Right. So...
Look, no more talk. It's you and me, that's the deal.
Go on, then.
Look, don't shit me, man. I'm here to kill you.
Yeah. See, me and Rosie, we really screwed it up. But if you're gonna do it, Pauline...